Nigeria Governor Forum, NGF, has thrown its weight behind the state and community policing in the country, with a view to finding solutions to acute and long-term security challenges in the country. This is even as the just concluded National Security Summit, the governor's body has called for establishment of state police if the present security challenges across the country must be addressed in all its ramifications. The decision was reached at the end of the two-day summit on spite of killing by herdsmen and other crimes across the country. The summit was an initiative of the Senate as part of its contribution to the resolution of the rising security challenges. It was convened in partnership with the presidency to find a common solution to the issue. Briefing journalists after the closed-door section, Chairman of Governors Forum and Zamfara State Governor Abdulaziz Yari said the prevailing security situation and the need for an effective response to the current crime challenges made it mandatory for the establishment of the state police in the society.
So now, what this summit take home is the Vice President raised some of the key discussions on that day, on the 17th August, about the issue of state police. Yes, the state police is something that we have agreed in 2011-2015 during the constitutional amendment. But at the later time, when the forum divided into two, there's a game that played into the gallery, which is unfortunate. Today, we have reiterated the position of the Vice President and the position of that security summit that we held in August, that there's a need for the state police. And we can say it's only the answer. After the first session that I represent the governors, someone asked a question that the military that are operating in the state, if they cannot make headway where we are, how do I mean that the state police can make a headway?
Cross-section of the lawmaker and other stakeholders at the summit said the current federal control police had become overstretched due to wide ratio of police to the rapid increase in population, saying that the advantage of having the police at the state level are many.
At that time, we were less than 60 million in population. Today, we are about almost 200 million. And then the number of policemen cannot really police the entire country and provide security to for Nigerians. And therefore, there is need to decentralize that aspect. And that comes under the devolution of powers. And so we may need to rejig the constitution to bring security under the concurrent list of the legislature, so that it will be easy for the states to also set up something that will be in line with proper guidelines, like the state police. State policing has come to be accepted by all and sundry. I've not seen a single stakeholder speaking against it, and for me, I think that's one major thing we'll take out of this, because at the end of the day, if we're able to find solution to ensuring the security of life, then we would have increased also the employment opportunities for Nigerians, because no investment can come to an area that is insecure.
Let me not talk about negativism, but unfortunately some of the actors that once were clamoring for dismember of this Nigeria are now sitting down in this hall to represent their ethnic nationalities. Remember some years back there was a treasonable attempt to topple a military head of state, and my state, Bauchi State, was among the states exiled from Nigeria. It is some of those people that are taking a front banner to talk about this summit. That is the unfortunate aspect of it. Then you discover that the elite selfishness has come out. You discover that the elites that have taken from the Nigerian state, where they have failed, now they are becoming divisive agents, speak on behalf of their people in the name of restructuring, in the name of federalism and other things. And I have said it, unfortunately, in a private fora inside, since it's not open to the public, that there is nowhere in the world that federalism is the same. The federalism operating in the United States of America is different from that operating in Canada. That of Canada is different from that of Germany.
So these are all some of the security issues. And of course, Food security is one of another I think that need to be addressed. You know, the old time the marketing boards used to be there and so on. So why don't we have the marketing boards again, and also why you doing cash crops, food crops, you also do cash crops. We need to get some of those things put back in place. So generally, I think this is an eye-opener that the traditional rulers who at the moment do not get mentioned in the Constitution should be brought back in the Constitution and given definite powers and functions.
Thank you very much.
The summit was attended by the presidency, security chiefs, head of federal ministries, departments and agencies, which serve as an opportunity to survey the nation's current security situation and to place all issues on the table in an effort to find short and long-term solutions to the nation's security challenges. From Abuja, Muyiwa Bamidele reporting.
President Muhammadu Buhari has challenged the nation's security agencies, particularly the police and Department of State Services, DSS, to take intelligence gathering and sharing much more seriously. The president, who gave the challenge on his official Twitter handle, was speaking on the outcome of the meeting of the National Security Council, which he presided over at the presidential villa in Abuja. President Buhari charged the police and the DSS to step up their efforts and capacity in checking the activities of criminals across the country. According to him, the nation's law enforcement agencies must at all times stay ahead of bandits and criminals. The President's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, while speaking on the outcome of the meeting, said the meeting discussed all things that constituted security risk to the nation, and solutions were offered by participants at the meeting. All security chiefs in the country attended the meeting with the President.
Minister of Transport Rotimi Amechi has said that about 1,400 buildings marked for demolition in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, to pave way for the construction of $1.5 billion standard gauge Lagos-Ibadan rail line may no longer be pulled down. The minister, who spoke to journalists in Ibadan, Oyo State capital, after a meeting with officials of the contractor handling the project, said the federal government would thus be saving about 2.8 billion required to pay compensation for the owner of the affected building. He stated that the contractor had been advised to see the possibility of avoiding the 1,400 structure marked for demolition among several buildings on the new line right of way. The minister, however, admitted that he was under intense pressure to deliver the new rail project in December this year, adding that the challenges being encountered in Lagos were enormous. The new Lagos-Ibadan rail, spanning 156.65 kilometers, is a double lane, which is the first phase of 2,733 kilometer new Lagos-Kano rail line, and is expected to link with the Kaduna-Abuja standard gauge railway recently completed and now running.
Wow, it's the biggest fall party ever. Eden Homes and Properties Limited presents the biggest Valentine party ever. It's Eden Level the Ball Party, the biggest fall party ever. Why rent when you can actually own your own home? Get 14% instant discount on all properties nationwide and get a ticket to the biggest Valentine party ever. This is serious. Pay a minimum of 140,000 naira initial deposit on any of our lands in Lagos, Abuja, Ogun or Ibadan, and balance in 14 months. Become a landlord instantly. Outside payment qualifies you for all our raffle draws. Artists of Courage are Tio Savage, Wande Cole, Charles the Bad Guy, Kiss Daniel, Ricardo Banks, and some exciting investments words from Fela Duro Toye. You can't be anywhere else. Also rocking the stage are Fatia Balogun and Saidi Balogun. Kelly Paul, Shayla, and a host of other celebrity entertainers right on the stage. It's Idol Lemon Devil Party, the biggest ball party ever. Lagos venue, Grandeur Event Center, Oregon, 14th February 2018. Abuja, Beach Bank Event Center, Uye, 16th February 2018. Ibadan, Jogo Event Center, New GRA, 17th February 2018. Also, with instant vouchers for eateries and saloons. Wow. Time is 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on all venues. For tickets, inquiries, and reservations, please call Eden Homes and Properties Limited, making the incredible affordable.
There are strong indication that University of Lagos may postpone its 50th convocation ceremonies scheduled to commence February 19 as effect of the ongoing strike embarked upon by non-academic staff of the university by ADA. It was gathered that the workers under the aegis of Senior Staff Association of Nigerian University, the Non-Academic Staff Union of University, and Associated Institution and National Association of Academic Technologies have shut some administrative buildings on the university campus. The striking workers have also extended their protests to Unilag staff schools, causing panic among pupils and parents. Chairman of NASU Unilag, Kende Ajibade, said the university authority had been warned to postpone the convocation ceremony. He noted that the striking workers might not supply social amenities needed during the convocation. According to the NASU chairman, the environment is not going to be conducive as there will be no water, electricity, among other. He said the management of Unilag is expected to do the needful and they should postpone the convocation. Meanwhile, the University Principal Assistant Registrar Information Unit, Taiwo Oloyede, has expressed uncertainties over the forthcoming convocation.
The Nigerian Medical Association in Osun State has visited major markets in Osogbo, the state capital, to sensitize traders on the causes, symptoms, and prevention of Lassa fever. Reports has it that Lassa fever has killed not less than 40 persons in Nigeria over 2 years now. Dr. Tokumbo Olajumoke, the association chairman who led his colleagues while addressing newsmen, said the exercise was aimed at educating the traders on the existence of Lassa fever and ways to prevent it. He noted that the market women were also taught on the symptoms of the fever and appropriate steps to take in case such symptoms were noticed. The chairman urged them to be mindful of rats and rat droppings on food items.
Benue State Governor Samuel Otom has told his counterpart in Plateau State, Simon Lalong, to mind his own business and not to interfere in the issue of his state. Otom handed this warning to the representative of Lalong at the stakeholders meeting with the National Economic Council Technical Committee on Herdsmen Farmer Crisis Resolution. The stakeholder meeting were led by the Ebonyi State Governor, David Umahi. Otom said his deputy, Benson Abunu, informed him about the discussion between him and Lalong, where the Benue State Governor reiterated his warning to Otom not to go ahead with Benue State anti-open grazing law. Governor Lalong of Benue State had, in the peak of the herdsmen attack on Benue State, told newsmen in Abuja that he warned Otom against the new law. Governor Rochas Okorocha of Imo State has said despite stiff opposition across the state, he would support his son-in-law Uche Nwosu to succeed him as governor come 2019 if he declared interest in the governorship seat. Nwosu, who is currently the governor's chief of staff, is married to Okorocha's first daughter, Loma. A statement issued by the chief press secretary to the governor, Sam Uwemedo, said the governor made the position known when the leaders of All Progressive Congress from Owerri Municipal Council visited him. The statement quoted Okorocha as saying, Uche Nwosu is hardworking and never get tired. He's a very humble young man, not proud, not arrogant. So power won't enter his head in spite of the position he occupies. You can't see him quarreling with anybody or maltreating anybody. According to the incumbent governor, what the state wants is Imo governor, not Owerri zone or Olu zone or Okigwe zone governor. Zoning does not put food on the table of anybody. He said the young man is a team player who does not use his office to molest anybody and has a quality of a good leader. It may interest you to know that this development has been creating political tension in the state.
Lovely place, right?
Yes.
What's wrong? You don't look happy.
Take a look around. Why can't my hotel be like this?
I knew something was wrong, but I've got solution.
Solution? What?
Nanet.
Nanet?
Nanet offers you design solutions, building plans and construction, furnishing and equipping, financing, management, audit services, and many more services for a better hospitality business. Nanet, service with a smile.
Wow, it's the biggest ball party ever. Eden Homes and Properties Limited presents the biggest Valentine party ever. It's Eden Level the Ball Party, the biggest ball party ever. Why rent when you can actually own your own home? Get 14% instant discount on all properties nationwide and get a ticket to the biggest Valentine party ever. This is serious. Pay a minimum of 140,000 naira initial deposit on any of our lands in Lagos, Abuja, Ogun or Ibadan and balance in 14 months. Become a landlord instantly. Outside payment qualifies you for all our raffle draws. Artists of Courage are Tio Savage, One Decode, Charles the Bad Guy, Kiss Daniel, Ricardo Banks, and some exciting investments words from Fela Duro Toye. You can't be anywhere else. Also rocking the stage are Fatia Balogun and Saidi Balogun, Helen Paul, Sheila, and a host of other celebrity entertainers right on the stage. It's Eden Lemon Devil Party, the biggest ball party ever. Lagos venue, Grandeur Event Center, Oregon, 14th February 2018. Abuja, Peach Bank Event Center, Uye, 16th February 2018. Ibadan, Jogo Event Center, New GRA, 17th February 2018. Also, with instant vouchers for eateries and saloons. Wow. Time is 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on all venues. For tickets, inquiries, and reservations, please call Eden Homes and Properties Limited, making the incredible affordable.
Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has appealed to private sector and other stakeholders to partner with the state government in sports development. Ambode said this in Lagos at the inauguration of the new board of the Lagos State Sport Commission and the Lagos State Sport Trust Fund. He urged the new board to ensure even development of sporting infrastructure across the state, host and participate in national and international sporting events in order to expose athletes and coaches in the state to international standard. The trust fund is chaired by the former Lagos State Deputy Governor Femi Pedro, and the Lagos State Sports Commission is headed by a seasoned sport administrator, Dr. Kweku Tandua.
Beyond recovery indications and assurances by federal government that Nigeria is out of recession, former president of the African Business Roundtable, Dr. Bamanga Tuko, has called on Nigerian government to make good policies that will allow private sector in the country to survive and also help in stabilizing the economy. Bamanga Tuko made this known at an event where he officially handed over to the newly elected president of the association, Mr. Samuel Dosun Auret, in Abuja.
Strong advocate for strengthening and development of our private sector through building capacity that enhances competitiveness and growth, forging linkages and partnership in a very structured and sustainable manner. We still ask, there is no way only public sector facilitate growth of private sector. The private sector must come in, must get involved. Men and women is why the economy lies. The government can only facilitate. Well, our Minister of the Federal Capital Authority is sitting down here, listening to us. Because we always tell those in authority, we are here knocking at the doors all the time. Please facilitate allowing the private sector window so that they will be able to come in and help in the economic development of our nation.
For more than a decade now, African Business Roundtable has been under the leadership of Dr. Bamanga Tuko, who assumed a prestigious role as the Grand Patron as Dosun Auret takes up the mantle to carry the Pan-African vision of the ABR into the future as the new president and chairman of the board. Dr. Tuko, while calling on all to support ABR, called on federal government as a matter of urgency reconstruct the northeast part of Nigeria where Boko Haram has destroyed over the years.
We must make sure that we have a kind of Marshall Plan in order to ensure that we support resuscitation of affected areas that will involve the participation of government, business, development partner institutions, providing support, tax holidays and concessions to grow the battered economy of the region.
On his part, the new president of ABR, in his acceptance speech, promised to expand the role of private enterprise in Africa and create a healthy business environment.
As far as businessmen are concerned, they have to contribute to the development of the country. Any politician needs good businessmen to contribute to the development of the country. Politics is a reality. We have to work together for stability, because for business you cannot attract investor with a policy who is not good and attractive. Good governance, compliance to the law is the main thing we have to share with politicians and let them know that we are doing the same effort to attract investors, but also to promote our indigenous.
Mr. Samuel Dosun Auret, before his election, is the founder and chairman of Petroleum, a Pan-African exploration and production oil and gas conglomerate. In Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.